For the first time in this pandemic, we are a nation restriction-free. As Scotland's last remaining rule of mandatory masks is ditched, the final steps out are in sight.
There we go.
At the Piper's Rest on Edinburgh's Royal Mile, it's a big change for not just its customers, but staff too.
It means we can concentrate on what we enjoy doing and what we do best, and that's promoting the business, getting the place busy, making the customers have a good time, rather than being the COVID police and people falling out with you because you're telling them to wear a mask when they're walking to the toilet. So it's definitely taken that pressure off.
But health bosses in Scotland have insisted whilst the time is right, people should continue to wear them voluntarily.
It states that the law requires you to wear a face covering unless you're exempt, but we've changed that to the Scottish Government is now recommending that you wear a face covering indoors.
Something shop owner Abby is keeping firmly in place.
When you look at what's happening, we're not out of the woods just yet, so it would just take one more variant to turn up that wasn't, that was harsher than the rest, and we would be back to square one. It's just the law that's changed, it's not the recommendations. So I still want to keep everybody as safe as possible.
For Scotland, and in turn the UK, finally losing all restrictions is a big change, which many hope will stay in place.
Let's remember, thanks to the vaccines, treatments and our better understanding of the virus, the situation is transformed. But the thing we are always looking out for is a new variant. And if we get one that is more severe, of course, we may have to ask people to really take up those protective behaviours again. But science needs to do its work in the meantime.
For Scotland's First Minister, a close shave. Nicola Sturgeon briefly seen unmasked in a barber shop at the weekend, hours before the rules were eased. Police Scotland today reminded her to follow the law, but will not be investigating any further. There's no doubt masks have changed our way of life, the power of a small cloth etched into our legal history. And even though they're now not required, they're very much here to stay. Inzamam Rashid, Sky News, Edinburgh.